This episode takes us to the islands of Lanzarote and Fuerteventura. We stayed in 2 marinas and 3 anchorages. Our first stop was the Puerto Calero Marina on Lanzarote. Amnesia is in the middle of this scene, 2 doors down from another Lagoon 42 owned by Tony and Lana, a British couple that's been in the Canaries since last December. There isn't much around the marina, but there doesn't have to be because it is full of restaurants and has a nice mini market and pharmacy. We ended up staying 2 days more than planned, 1 day to get the generator engine oil changed, which didn't happen, and 1 day to ensure leaving the berth when there was no wind. There are paths along the coast in either direction from the marina. Here Dennis and I are on a cliff on the northern path. The coast near the marina is rugged with little or no sand. Lanzarote, like all the Canaries, is a volcanic island and it is quite desolate. Kalima wind from the east, blows sand from the Sahara and left a thin coating of fine dust all over our boat.
Lanzarote.
No, I said if you were given a choice, would you choose? If you wanted to live in an island paradise, would you pick Maui
Or this.
or Lanzarote?
I bet land is cheap here.
I'll bet it's
Construction probably is not.
that's about the same as Maui.
Construction?
Well, if you're a geologist, you probably love the Lanzarote.
We visited the nearby Mountains of Fire National Park, where we saw lots of solidified lava. And we were given a demonstration showing that the Earth there is still. We left the Mountains of Fire and visited La Jaria to see a local vineyard. Vines are grown in the volcanic soil, protected from the wind by stone walls. A little way down the road, deep pits are used instead of walls. After 7 days, we're saying goodbye to Puerto Calero. Here we got our code 0 out for the first time. This is the code 0 I bought from Far East Sales instead of buying it from Lagoon. It's a little bit short in the luff because I never could get accurate dimensions from anybody about anything. We anchored off La Playa Papagoya for 2 nights. Over there is Lanaton with Tony and Lana, who we met in Puerto Calero. we passed this interesting lighthouse along the way. So we're here outside the marina at Gran Tarajal on Fuerteventura. The first night we anchored off the beach outside the marina. But with the wind predicted to blow from the south, we moved inside the marina for 2 nights. The marina offered us protection, but certainly gave none to the boat ramp nor the unused ferry dock. Our next stop was Morro Hable. Here's some sailing video. There's Dennis trying to figure out how to make us go faster.
See if it's going to help at all.
But we got the big code 0 up, which we need today. The south coast of Fuerteventura has one resort after another, and another, and another. Now mostly empty because of COVID. We're headed to that point. Well, we made it past the point up there to Morro Hable. Morro Hable. Looks like a nice touristy beach. Guidebook said we could anchor here below that church. It's on the cliffs. Right now it's blowing about 9-10 knots and in an unexpected direction because we're a little bit on a lee shore, but we've got our Rockna anchor. It's going to be great. And here's
Oh, really? It's really shallow.
it's just
Very shallow.
take a picture of the crew.
People diving, and it was like, what do you think of people diving right here? You're taking them down 10 feet.
To see the sand, voyage to see what's on the bottom.
Yeah, it's like a Disneyland submarine ride where just kind of, it's a lot like snorkeling, but
So it was a nice sail today, Mark. That was good.
it was.
Let's capture that on video. Okay, what'd you say?
It was a nice sail.
It was a good sail today. It was extremely.
24 miles.
We went 24 miles, most of it sailing,
Yes.
and
Calm.
I think we did pretty good time considering it was only blowing a maximum of about 11 knots.
Yep. We got to use the big
I got
code
the-
0.
Use the big code 0. We've now got
We got here in good time.
good time. We've got our little anchor marking buoy out there. I think we learned a lesson about that from
Well,
somebody in where was it? That was La
Papagayo.
Papagayo, who they clearly got their anchor stuck on a rock.
Yeah.
So that's both our marker and our trip line. I think that's a wise thing to do.
Always
Well-
try to anchor in sand.
And always anchor in sand. That's right.
I think those girls that we almost ran into also will be on the lookout for where an anchor might be.
Who?
The girls that we almost ran into trying to pull our anchor up. The ones who who
Oh,
were
yes,
sitting right
yes,
over
yes.
our
French
anchor.
boat.
Yeah, the
Yes.
ones that parked their boat right over our anchor.
Yes.
Yeah.
They probably point to us. Where's your marker? We didn't know.
We all went swimming today.
Well, I just went in and got out, but Dennis went swimming.
Yes.
I swam from there to there.
You got to do one lap around the boat.
But in order for it to be called swimming.
I didn't do that.
Oh, can I?
We relaxed on the front of the boat, then moved to the coach roof. Early morning, we're leaving Moroable and Fuerteventura on our way to Las Palmas, Gran Canaria. Unfortunately, there's no wind, so we're motoring again. And here is a preview of what we saw next.
The wall in this movie.